friends. I'm Helen, and today I'm going to show you how simple it is to start a roofing bookkeeping business from your own home. Starting a roofing bookkeeping business, you can earn from $6,000 to $12,000 working 10 to 15 hours per week. Thank you today for tuning in, and we are going to get started. In today's video, I'm going to give you 3 beginner-friendly tips to get you started in your roofing bookkeeping business. We are choosing in our bookkeeping business our niche, which is roof. I've been in the roofing industry for over 25 years. I can definitely attest that it's a great industry, and you can, depending on how much you put into it, make a great income from home. It is something legal. So it's a legit business that you can start and be very successful. The roofing industry does need some very good bookkeepers, but you don't have to have a degree. You don't even need to know how to do bookkeeping or accounting. No experience is necessary. There may be some that are currently bookkeepers. Maybe you're working in some other industry. And I did that as well myself. I used to do bookkeeping for a lot of different industries, and I started just doing bookkeeping for roofers because I owned a roofing company, and I can tell you that it is much easier just to do bookkeeping for a niche like roofing, and it limits everything that you have to learn, but makes it very digestible. Even if you're beginning, even if you don't know anything about roofing, anything about bookkeeping, accounting, I just think it's a great opportunity for you. Okay, so now we are going to move on to our tip 1, and that is one client can change everything. Everybody is always asking how much money can you make in different businesses and your opportunities online. As a bookkeeper and you are servicing roofing contracts, you can work from home. You can just say how many hours that you do want to work a week, depending on what your schedule is. You may have a full-time job or a part-time job, and you're going to be starting this as a side hustle, which is fine. You're just going to use the time that you have. I do recommend 10 to 15 hours per week to have a successful bookkeeping business. If you can make anywhere from $6,000 to $12,000, just 4 to 6 roofing clients working 10 to 15 hours a week, that equates to $14,400 additional to you per year. That is just with one roofing client. You can do very well in this industry. So definitely the money is there for that. Before I go any further, I want to invite you to get our free Books Online setup checklist that I have created for you so that you can set up your QuickBooks Online for a roofing contractor and have the accounts, income, expenses, and all that kind of good stuff exactly set up, so you'll be starting on a solid foundation and you will succeed in your bookkeeping business. QuickBooks Online setup checklist is in the description below, and it has a link to that. I'll take you directly to my website, and then you can pick that up. Tip number 2, the only tools you really need is a laptop. You could do it on a Chromebook, and then your time and your energy into it. That's really the beginning of it. The next thing that we are going to do is set up our QuickBooks Online account, and that's totally free to you. And you can set that up. I'm going to have the link in the description for that as well. If you want to use Microsoft Excel, or if you're wanting to use Google or whatever form of spreadsheet that you want to use, it can be helpful for you, but you don't have to know how to use all of those things. A lot of this I set up as templates for you, so it's just basically plug and play for you that I will be adding as I'm teaching you how to do bookkeeping for roofing contractors. Let me check my notes to see if there's anything else. Only other thing too, if you will set up a free Zoom account, I think this is like really helpful for you too. That way you can with your first client, you can meet them on Zoom and introduce yourself and see how you can help them in their roofing business with their bookkeeping and profits. I just want to remind you that this bookkeeping is not where we're preparing taxes for roofing contractors. It's all profit based. So we are here to help them with organization, clean up their numbers, and increase their profits. Okay? And QuickBooks is made for non-accountant people, so it's very easy, friendly to use. So you don't have to be a mathematician or a genius or anything like that to learn how to do bookkeeping for roofing contractors. I started doing bookkeeping when I just got out of high school. When I first got married, I only had taken a simple bookkeeping course in high school, and then I basically stayed up nights teaching myself how to do bookkeeping. This is how I really got into doing bookkeeping for roofing companies. My husband was a roofer. He had a roofing company. So I was just born into it, but I have loved the roofing business, and it is an awesome industry. Then tip number 3 is you want to keep it simple. So just start with a local roofing company in your area there. You might have family or friends that know some contractors, that know some roofers. You might join some groups on Facebook, meet some roofing contractors, and just get to know them, get to know a little bit about what they do. And then that way you can start to serve that roofing contractor after we teach you exactly how you do the bookkeeping for the roof. Just send a friend request and just let them know, somebody that you know on Facebook that is a roofing contractor, that you just opened your bookkeeping business and so you specialize in roofers. Just ask them if they need any help with their QuickBooks or if they need any help with their bookkeeping. It's not a bunch of softwares that you have to learn. I'm going to teach you step by step how to do this in QuickBooks Online. Just as you're thinking before you're starting your bookkeeping business of how you would get your first customer, because that's always the big question. So I'm just giving you some ideas how you would do that. You would join Facebook. If you saw roofers in there, look at their profile and then send a friend request to them, and then just let them know you do bookkeeping, and then that's it. If they respond back to you that they do need help, then you would set up something from there. If not, maybe you'll check back with them a month. So we're not being aggressive, but that is how you would start your bookkeeping. I hope that this has been a great start for you of how you can start your bookkeeping for roofers business and know how you'll get your clients, how exciting that this industry is. Be sure and do pick up that Books Online setup checklist that I have created for you. There will also be a link for QuickBooks Online for accountants, which is absolutely free, and you can sign up for that, and you can even start getting in there and playing around a little bit. Books does have a test company as well, so you can get in that test company and start just seeing how it all works and everything. Don't get overwhelmed by it or anything, because I'm going to take you through step by step, and we're only going to be doing things that roofers need done. You don't have to learn everything you would like if you went to college in an account to get an accounting degree. It's very simple and very easy for you. Please do check out those resources, because I definitely want to help you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those in the comments. So in our next video, I can answer that. If you didn't get a chance to watch my first video, because this is a series of 5 videos, then go back and it'll be up in the corner on the right or on the left here, that you can go back and watch that video that tells you a little bit more about it as well. Thank you, and I hope you have an amazing week and put videos out every Friday. So I look forward to seeing you next Friday. Take care.